That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my
Let's get some hype up in this chat.
Just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me
Welcome
to let me
to the last episode of Dropping the Point, broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast of all the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I am TommyC, and my point man today is none other than Real Talk, soon to be here in Europe on his European tour. The metaphor, Messiah, looking like a pimp from the 70s who just got a blowjob. You know. How you feeling today? What's it? Yeah, you looking good, bro. You looking good. What's
Thank you, sir.
Are you really into Shaft movies, or what's the deal?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Would that be awkward, Tommy, if this is the first thing you saw me in when I met you?
It wouldn't shock me that much, to be perfectly honest. I wouldn't be terribly surprised. Well, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about today, and I've been wanting to cover this for a long time, but I'm probably like a lot of YouTubers. Taking a shot at the YouTube CEO doesn't seem like a good financial move, but since YouTube stopped paying me, it seems a little more, it might be worth it. That's what I think. And I've always been suspicious of, I'm hearing Wojcicki. It looks like I thought it was Wojcicki. It's very obviously a Polish last name, but I've always been suspicious of her being the SJW type, using SJ, and she's been caught using SJW language, and it really confirms all my suspicions that she is a perpetual college student or a 17-year-old person, or just it is amazing to me that somebody who can barely express themselves in an adult manner, and I'm going to play this video that Scarce made, and I was just shocked by it. And, well, Tommy, you're a big man-child. Yeah, but I didn't go to Harvard, and I ain't the CEO of this platform. She is.
It's true.
And it is amazing to me that she essentially got the mind of a cultist, a microaggression. These are made-up words. The microaggression. Well, why wouldn't you get micro-pissed about it? I'm stealing from Bill Maher, I know that. But it's a fair question. These are microaggressions. And we'll get into that, but first, I want to go over this video with our good old boy, Johnny Scarce. There he is. Not looking like he smoked a joint in the last hour. He doesn't look like that at all. I don't condone marijuana. Well, here's Johnny Scarce. If you get fucking hung up on, I'll be furious. But here we go. There he is. Look at him. He's beautiful.
I know that look.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking down. What does he have his fucking monitor on his knees? I mean, what is he looking at? All right, here's John, crack reporter on this story.
I guess hater. She has some supporters as well, but there's a lot of people that hate her on YouTube because she's done multiple things that have just gotten people pissed off. But at the same time, I mean, she is the YouTube CEO, and I don't want to talk too much shit about her on YouTube. But what happened?
He is inadvertently honest. I don't talk so shit. I want to stay relevant on this platform. I want to get kicked the fuck off. At least
he was being honest.
Hey, John, you're a pussy. I'm getting paid anyway. How you gonna? You can't even buy the weed that I don't approve of. I don't approve of weed.
You don't approve of it, Tommy.
It's bad for you. No, I don't approve of it. Nobody should be allowed. I think they should change the rules on YouTube that you should get your video unmonetized if you look like you smoke weed before. that from now on, instead of actually having to do it. All right, here he goes.
Yesterday is the YouTube CEO did an interview with CNN, and she said in this interview that interrupting her is a sexist microaggression. Now, some of you guys might be like, oh, that's fucking bullshit. They must have took that out of context or something, but that's not the case. Like, she literally...
I think you took it out of context, but we'll get to that.
He said that in this interview. Just watch this.
Working hard, trying to provide Silicon Valley to be a diverse place. There are sometimes microaggressions, right? Like people who will just cut you off. And you'll be talking, and then someone will interrupt you.
That's never happened to me as a man. How do you do it?
Yeah.
How
exactly.
do you do it? Somebody will she's explaining this like no one's ever been cut off before. How do you get through life? How do you do it? Like, oh my God, like I'm like in the meeting and I'm like a woman in a meeting and like this guy comes up and I'm talking about something and he completely sets me off track and there's obviously something else behind that other than he might be rude.
And so that's actually become like a big pet peeve of mine.
Is it?
So whenever like somebody
She said like about 20 times. This is what I'm talking about. She's a teenager, 48-year-old teenager. There you're looking at her. Jesus Christ. You know, why don't you give you're rich now. I hope you give the money back that you stole from your parents to go to the university you went to.
Damn.
Damn. Like, oh my God, there's like microaggressions and I'm like talking and then somebody comes up, hey, do you believe this happens? That happens to me. That's what it sounds like.
Bro, I get interrupted at least twice a day. What the fuck are you talking? I mean,
You know who doesn't get interrupted? My bosses.
yeah.
That's who don't get interrupted. And I'll tell you something else. Since you're trying to turn this platform into an old media platform, you've been handed the keys to the future of media, and you're trying to turn it into stuff that's already been done before. We're going to make this more mainstream like television. Television is finished. Terrestrial television is done. This is the wave of the future, and I know what I'll do. I'll get it back. I've read that this woman did not know who Pootie Pie was when she inherited this platform.
Really?
No wonder people are interrupting
crazy.
you. They're probably afraid you're going to lose their job.
interrupts me, I'll be like, wait, I was talking.
Wait.
Do not interrupt me.
It says here.
Who doesn't do that? Now, I want to point out, John Scare said in the beginning of this that she did use the word microaggression, but she did not say it, at least in this particular interview, in this snippet, that it was because she was a woman. I just want to clear that up. In fact, John unknowingly read somebody else's thing. Dead or Dave, if interrupting people is a microaggression, then Tommy is the world's most violent man. Dead on
That's
Dave.
true.
Yeah. There's some truth in that.
The description of the interview, what is one of the YouTube CEO's biggest pet peeves? Being interrupted. It's one of the most common microaggressions she encounters in the male-dominated...
All right, that's somebody speaking for her. It's one of the most common microaggressions. That's somebody else writing about her, in fairness to her.
in the male-dominated Silicon Valley, where sexism has been a problem.
Yeah, with no... how has sexism been a problem? They never reference the incident.
So, I don't know, like, that just seems like such a fucking minute... like a small problem
Micro
that
problem
she has to deal with every day. And I think we all deal with being interrupted every single day. I mean, it's not just women who have to deal with that.
Not just women that have to deal with that. Women don't have to deal. Everyone gets sick. But it is. I mean, I almost don't blame. She watch this again. She acts like she's like nobody knows what it's like to be interrupted.
That in this interview,
And whether she meant that or not.
Working hard, trying to provide Silicon Valley to be a diverse place. There are sometimes microaggressions, right? Like people who will just cut you off.
And she doesn't say men. She says people.
People.
All right. So I got to defend her. She didn't say men.
And you'll be talking, and then someone will interrupt you.
I mean,
I want you to feel my pain. Have empathy for me. I'm going to show you what it feels like to be interrupted.
jeez.
Oh my God. The arrogance.
Yeah.
The arrogance, the
all get interrupted,
elitism
guys.
behind that. It's just unbelievable. No wonder you're getting interrupted. You're a jerk. Anybody that would have the balls to say something like this in public has to be the most conceited human being that has ever walked planet Earth.
You're supposed to listen
I'd
to
interrupt you too,
everything
and I'd try to trip you up, make you look stupid so you get fired and I can get your job. Before you fucking run the whole goddamn platform into the ground. Oh, wait a minute. You're a woman. You can go and you can pull the woman card. I didn't get fired because YouTube never makes any fucking money. I got fired because I'm a woman. Even though I was in charge of the entire company.
And so that's actually become like a big pet peeve of mine.
Is it? She sounds like a fucking high school teacher.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I want to let you guys know before, I'm Mrs. Withers, and I just want to get this right out of there. One of my big pet peeves is I hate Paper football in the classroom. I know you guys like to play paper football, but I don't like paper football. So if I see a paper football from you, I'm gonna take it away from you.
That sounds familiar.
That's what she sounds like a teacher.
To quote TommyC, all teachers are pigs. P-I-G pigs.
I didn't say that, did I?
So whenever like somebody interrupts me, I'll be like,
"Why do you talk and overemphasize like a teenage girl from Beverly Hills?" You're CEO of a company. I wish we could go back to the good old days when companies just simply existed to make money. Nowadays, they have to have a fucking conscience. I'll tell you what's more important than diversity: making money for that company. Making sure it stays afloat. Making sure the creators are served. And how about standing up to Pepsi? That would have been a smarter move. Hey, Pepsi, don't want to advertise here? Fine, fuck. They'll come crawling back.
Just rolled over.
He's rolled over.
Yep.
And I got to be honest with you, it is concerning because SJWs never make money. Every time they get involved with anything, like at McDonald's, they start making all sorts of fucking health food and shit. McDonald's is going down the toilet. Financially, the most thing. The NFL starts getting a conscience. Nobody's watching the fucking NFL.
Yeah. Yep.
Look on YouTube. Who's more popular? Is it the atheists and the libertarians and the conservatives? Yes. Is it the liberals? No, they're not. They're not as popular. They can't compete. And most of them are white, so they can't pull the card that you got.
I gotta be honest, Tommy. How arrogant is that, though? I don't
Unbelievable.
like to be interrupted. How many times I've been interrupted? How many times have Tommy interrupts me a day?
She's basically talking like this is what she's talking down to people. She doesn't even know it.
Yeah.
This is a major pet peeve of mine. And sometimes, if you can believe this happens to me. I'm the CEO of YouTube. No,
you shouldn't interrupt me. Well,
I don't know if you're going to get mad at me for saying this. I bet she's an affirmative action hire. Well, we got so many fucking dudes, and we got her full of black guy CEOs here at Google. Oh, shit. We got to bring in the woman. Because that's what it sounds like. You don't have a great command of language, and you went to, would she go to school? Harvard?
Jeez, really?
Let me tell you something, guys in the chat. You guys are looking to go to school. If you got to go to school, get a business degree or become a doctor or a lawyer or some shit like that. Do not go into social science. Do not go into social science, and you probably shouldn't even talk to women. Date the townies around town. They're probably more fun anyway, and you're less likely to be accused of rape.
Man, all I know is fuck that, Tommy. If I'm debating with somebody or just having a conversation and you're excited about the conversation, you're passionate, you're going to speak your mind. So for you to tell me, like, don't interrupt me, fuck you. I'll do what I want.
Where did she go to school? I got to know.
I don't care what school you went
Harvard.
to. I don't give a fuck where you
Harvard. University of California, Santa Cruz. UCLA, thank you for the donations. Don't you love getting interrupted by donations? You microaggression. You have an alternative plan. You seem like you only got the job because you're a woman. And you sound it too. Because I want to create more diversity and stuff like that, because the fact that I'm getting interrupted has to do something although she didn't say it was men, and she suggested it was because she was a woman. Like nobody else gets interrupted. What planet are you living on? Do you actually buy groceries? Do you go out and talk to people? Or are you trapped in your own little bubble? YouTube is fucked. Fucked up the fucking ass. She's more worried about being interrupted than making money. That's her job. That's it. That's what she'll be judged by. Unless YouTube's got some alternative plans. We don't want to make money. We just want to, control the influence, which is probably what they want to do. And what's her big idea? Do something that's already been done. When she's been handed the keys to the future of media. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. UCLA, what kind of leader is that gets shooken up and thinks that there's some kind of conspiracy against her because somebody interrupted her? Like, what kind of woman are you to look up to for young girls? You're a CEO. That's it. You just got the title. It's like what you say in the Army. You're a sergeant. You're not an NCO. You just got the title. You just got the rank. What kind of leader is that gets so triggered by something simple as an interruption?
That's a mob boss, bro. Don't interrupt Big Tony or you're going to get whacked.
That's a little different. But who knows? It almost sounds like she'd fire somebody like that. She's that detached. Microaggression. Here's the definition of a microaggression, according to Wikipedia. A statement, action, or incident regarded as an instance of indirect, subtle, or irrational discrimination against members of a marginalized group, such as racial or an ethnic minority. So it's passive aggressiveness only to minorities or whoever's on the victim list. There's already a fucking word for this. It's called passive aggressive behavior. We just needed another one. Oh, look, like in the 1800s, not used. 1850, not used. 1900s, not used. A little bit towards the 70s, and it really picks up after Obama gets elected. Microaggression.
Thanks, Obama.
An indirect, subtle, unintentional discrimination. Oh, so maybe they're not interrupting you on purpose. Against members of a marginalized group. Which is everybody but straight white men. It sounds to me like a perfectly good excuse to tell somebody to shut up when you're losing an argument. That's what it looks like to me. That's what a microaggression is. I mean, this is a made-up word. More than likely by our very sophisticated educators in United States college campuses. Basically designed to shut people up that disagree with them. No, you're not disagreeing with me. No, I'm not making a stupid argument. This is a microaggression. You are unintentionally and subconsciously attacking me because you're white and I'm not. It's a cop-out. That's all it is. A statement, action intended and regarded as an instance of indirect, subtle, unintentional discrimination. You don't even know you're being discriminated. You don't even know you're discriminating. You don't even know you're blowing it with Jesus. You don't even know that you're going to be at the charred walls of the dam with the devil. It's not your fault. You don't know. Well, don't blame me then. Sorry. Something as subjective as this definition, it's unbelievable. This is the woman that's running this corporation.
I would keep interrupting her, Tommy. I didn't know I was doing it.
I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault. What's that? We're good. $5 scrub. Hashtag interrupt Tommy. I do my share of interrupting. Oh, God. I'm interrupted often. You listen to Catch 33?
Exactly. Now, what if you guys were like, "Oh, that's a microaggression"?
Can you imagine if I said that? I'm sorry. I don't get to pull that card. You know why? I'm a man and I'm white. No. It's not just that you're being rude. It's that you're actually bigoted and you don't know it. Really? How can I purge this from my soul? Liberalism has become I would say SJW. Social justice is a religion. It behaves and acts and moves like a religion. A microaggression is nothing more than a sin. A sin that needs to be purged. Check your privilege is me getting on my hands and knees and apologizing for things that I don't know if my ancestors did because my fucking Irish family came over in the fucking end of the 19th century. And you know why? Because other white guys were fucking with them and starving them to death, so they skipped the play to the. So I get to go up to the Brits and say, "You owe me something," because you chased my family out of Ireland. They couldn't eat. No, I don't. Because there's nobody alive that did that to me. Or my fucking whoever relative. I think his name was Patrick. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's outrageous. And you know what?
I mean, Tommy, look, man, I'm all for standing up for what you believe in, but this is going a little too far, bro. I mean, and seriously. And I'm a pretty open-minded guy, dude. This is like that's going too far a little bit, man.
It's just standing up for you believe in. It's just trying to shut people up. That's all it is. Shut the fuck up. That's all it is. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. That's all it is. Shut the fuck up. Don't call it microaggression. Call it shut the fuck up aggression. Here's some overt aggression. You're incompetent. That's not micro. I'm being generally aggressive to your. I'm being generally aggressive to your. I don't know, status, because that's obviously more important than YouTube itself or its creators or the company or Google. It's your status. It doesn't matter if it makes money. It matters that you're a woman CEO. I Well, I will point. You know what? You are a role model. I will point to women like you, to my daughter, and say, "Don't be like this. Earn it on your own." Somebody interrupts you, interrupt them back. Don't cry. Yeah. Don't roll around the ground like a Italian soccer player begging for a red card. Be tough. Be a woman. Women are tough, and they're not. And that is not tough. That is a hand-me job because you're a woman. I want my kid to get a job because she's good at what she does. And you know why my wife has a good job? Because she's ridiculously good at math. Mm-hmm. It comes natural to her. She figured out. I showed her how to play Texas Hold'em. She was figuring out poker odds by the 6th or 7th hand. Yeah. That's how bright she is.
Damn.
You couldn't hold a candle to my wife. Couldn't hold a candle. You couldn't hold a candle to my friggin' mother, who had to put up with real bigotry when they tried to kick people out of the airline business just because they hit 30. She didn't bitch. She didn't call microaggression. She started a friggin' union, and she went after them. She didn't bitch. She just got shit done. You don't know anything about oppression. You don't know anything about discrimination. You know nothing. You're real. A Generation X entitled white girl. That's what you are. And you've been taught this religion, and you have bought it, and you are spreading it around like a goddamn Jehovah's Witness. No, I don't want any. Have you heard the good news? No, I don't want any. I don't want any. No, you want to go to the fiery pits of hell? No. You don't want to be racist. You want to check your privilege. Purge yourself of your privilege. You're a religious kook. Woo! Well, everybody, that's the last show from Shot from the Point ever. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm actually going to save this immediately.
Oh, man.
Religious kook. Ooh. Hey, you know what I saw yesterday?
What?
Casino.
Oh, the movie Casino?
I haven't seen that movie in almost 20 years.
One of my favorite movies.
Yeah, it's like... Charlie M? I pop your fucking eyeball for Charlie fucking M? Jesus, Tony, you're one fucking tough Irishman, but Charlie fucking M? Motherfucker! I get that Chicago thing done. Charlie fucking M? Charlie fucking M?
Fuck that guy, yeah.
I put your head in a vice, you pop your eye out for Charlie fucking M?
You know my favorite part is, Tommy, this is going to sound bad, but he's like, I had a couple of sand niggers up there and blah,
blah. Charlie fucking M? Arabs. I'm not trying to be racist. Just a bunch of Arabs looking at jewels. They know about that kind of shit. Camel sand, flying carpets, and jewels.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, that was the first time I ever heard that term.
Oh, really? I used to hear it all the time growing up. Usually around 1991 during the Gulf War. My grandfather, she may have said it a few times. Hey, Tommy, I'd ride 10,000 miles to smoke a camel. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's a T-shirt. Look, this is Saddam Hussein with a big explosion. He's sitting on a camel. I got that shirt. I wrote. Was that a microaggression? No, it was an overt aggression. I wanted the United States to beat the hell out of Iraq in 1991. It was the best TV ever. There's never been better TV than on CNN in 1991. Never. Gee, Jesus Christ. I think I went through puberty faster because I watched us bomb the shit out of Iraq in 91. I swear to God. I had a little hair in my dick. By the time the 42 days was over, I was ready to become a pimp. God, that was just a boost of testosterone. General Norman Schwarzkopf. Yeah, we're blowing up this. We're blowing up this. We're blowing up this. Oh, God, that was great. And you know what the best part about it was? What? Yeah, CNN was different back then. Blue Firefly. You know what the best part about it was? For months leading into that war, they said it's going to be Vietnam, and we're going to get our ass kicked. 42 days surrender. Really? Yeah. Oh, yeah, so you guys don't remember that shit. No, 42 days.
Damn.
Well, that's the thing. When I joined the Army, I had this Vietnam vet. Don't join. Don't. Well, no, I wasn't saying that, but he was like, when you guys go to Iraq a second time, it's going to be different because you have the boots on the ground. That's a whole different ball of wax. And I was like, no, I watched CNN in 1991. We kicked ass. He was right. It's a lot different. Put your boots on the ground and kick down doors and clear rooms. Yeah. Ask Dave about that. He's cleared a few. I know. When I learned, I never cleared a room, but when I learned how to clear the room, I realized, you know what? this is a good system, but it's not infallible. Somebody's going to go if there's a guy on the other side. If you don't believe me, play H1Z1 or Player Unknown and have somebody be on the other side of the door with a shotgun when you walk through first. Ain't no fucking armor going to save you at that range.
Yeah.
None.
Shit.
Charlie fucking M? I popped your fucking eyeball for Charlie fucking M? Motherfucker, Tony. You know, you're one tough Irishman, but Jesus.
Yeah.
I love that scene. Charlie fucking M?
Great.
Charlie fucking M. You believe this? Frankie, you believe this? Charlie fucking M. Yeah, Charlie fucking M. Guy's a fucking scumbag. He's a scumbag. A Chicago accent. Hey, you know what I noticed at the end of that movie? Because I'm such a mafia buff. Do you remember at the end of the film where they start when the bosses like get picked up, they get indicted, and then all the murders take place? Well, there's a guy named I can't remember his first name. His name Coletta, right? He did a lot of the hits in those scenes. Oh, he's the guy that testified against the outfit, and here he is doing this guy really killed somebody. Coletta was the guy. He got an order from Tony Spilotro, which is the character Nicky Santoro is really a guy named Tony Spilotro, which you probably know from Chicago. This guy Paul, I think it's Paul Coletta. I can't remember his last name. He walked behind a dude, shot him in the head twice, and didn't kill him. Right? So he picked up a rope and tried to choke the guy out, and fucking rope snapped. And then some other dude started knocking on the fucking door, and he thought he was going to have to kill that guy too, but thankfully it was his buddy. So they put a pillow over this sucker's face, and they shot him. That's the guy, and I'm thinking to myself, all those mob guys must be furious. Here he is pretending to be a mobster. He really is a mobster, and he really did hits like this. There he is. Do you remember that scene when they shoot that guy in his house, and he's he's holding his belly and his blood coming out of his belly, and that old guy comes behind and puts the gun to the top of his head and goes, pow.
Yeah.
That's him.
No shit.
Yes. That's him. That's the real gangster.
Get the fuck. That's crazy.
That's serious. I can't remember his fucking name though. Coletta, I know is his last name. He was a member of the Hole in the Wall gang in Las Vegas. He was the leader. He was the leader of the Hole in the Wall gang in Las Vegas. Still alive.
That's such a good fucking movie, man.
Charlie fucking M.
Charlie fucking
M. That fucking guy. You fucking make me pop your eye out for that fucking guy. Charlie fucking M. Unbelievable.
Oh shit.
All right, Ice Poseidon. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't watch his stuff. I don't know too much about him, but I know he's been getting swatted a lot recently.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, it is fucked up. I didn't really take too much interest in it until I heard FuturisticHub was supposedly allegedly involved. But let's go back to Scarce for this story. Let's go back to Scarce.
My nigga Scarce.
There he is. All right, Scarce, what do you got?
There was a post that was actually put on Reddit yesterday that made a ton of upvotes on the ICE Reddit, and it says here that a 1.1 million subscriber YouTuber was spamming to SWAT ICE and leaking addresses in the chat. And that's right, this Reddit post blew the fuck up yesterday. Tons of people are talking about this because they showed a bunch of images and screenshots here of a YouTuber known as FuturisticHub. This guy has over 1 million subscribers. He's been in a lot of drama before, and it looks like FuturisticHub was commenting in Ice Poseidon's chat before he...
Look at that. Laugh my ass off. So I just called Toyota about this guy. Someone called the cops on him. JFC? What does that stand for? Just for... I don't know. I don't know what that means.
No.
And then here's a house.
Got swatted, saying that
Too late now,
he just called Toyota about this guy and that he wants someone to call the cops on him, and he also ended up posting ICE's address at the time, or where ICE was at the time, and these were all on Ice Poseidon streams. So it looked like FuturisticHub was like maliciously targeting Ice Poseidon to try to get him swatted. Obviously FuturisticHub didn't swat Ice Poseidon, that would never happen, but I'm just saying it looks like FuturisticHub could have, I guess, posted comments to try to get Ice Poseidon.
Hey, he's telling people to fucking call Toyota.
Yeah. I just like to say that right there just earned him an ass whooping. Just being honest.
Yeah.
Decided swatted by other people. Now, while a lot of people on Reddit claim that that was FuturisticHub's intention, he ended up posting a comment.
I think you could objectively come to that term. That belief. I don't think it's that much of a leap. You could believe that FuturisticHub wanted harm to come to this guy. I think that's completely reasonable.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but you don't. I mean, he wouldn't do it himself. Do you think?
I bet that. Well, you know what? These internet laws are so new that who the fuck knows?
And himself,
if it's illegal or not.
Saying here that his intention wasn't malicious. He said, this information about the FuturisticHub channel is actually false and misleading. No one knows the truth behind the screenshots but us. Stop harassing the channel because...
What do you mean no one knows the truth besides you? Fucking saw the screenshots!
Yeah.
Did you make them or didn't you?
The channel did nothing wrong. Nobody called the cops, but there was a call made to the Toyota dealership telling the manager that ICE is a troll and will waste the salesperson's time. Salespeople shouldn't...
Which you encouraged.
Yeah.
Let me read the rest. The Toyota dealership, nobody called the cops, but there was a call made to, are you saying taking credit for that? There was a call by who? To the Toyota dealership telling a manager that ICE is a troll and will waste the salesperson's time. Salespeople shouldn't be messed with like that because they rely to feed their family. Oh, that sounds familiar. They rely on sales to feed their family. Who put you in fucking charge? Charlie fucking M? You're gonna make me pop your fucking eyeball out for FuturisticHub for Charlie fucking M?
Yeah, Charlie fucking M, boss.
Charlie fucking M, motherfucker. Tony. Charlie fucking M. Charlie fucking M. The screenshot somebody called the cops, JFC, was actually supposed to be someone called the cops. Someone called the cops. You're basically saying you made a typo as a gesture of saying that's stupid to somebody actually called the cops. As for the address of FuturisticHub, posted as the haunted dollhouse, which people are asking where it was because they wanted to explore it too. And so FuturisticHub posted the address of a publicly known landmark in urban California. So in short, FuturisticHub channel did nothing. Well, the channel didn't do shit. He did. Nothing wrong, and everyone here is being fed false information. Well, all right. So you're indirectly responsible because you had a typo. What's the fucking difference? Warning, harassment or constant negative comments will be removed and blocked because I am a terrible, terrible fucking coward. Soft skin, and I probably belong in a mental fucking... He's a mental patient. Futuristic mental patient.
That's crazy, Tommy.
You have no say in this comment says you don't waste your time. Well, you're right. Fuck off. And I'll tell you why fuck off. FuturisticHub's taken. Oh, God, my father kick me in the mouth if I said that. What? All right, this is futuristic. This is why I find it believable. This is FuturisticHub's threat to me. About the time that I left Baited, he sent me a rash of emails for 2 weeks straight where I repeatedly told him to leave me the fuck alone. Real answer, because you're still replying to me. I basically told him, just fuck off if you don't like me. You can deny it all you want. I'm being serious. This is him. You know why? Because somebody doxed him once before, and I matched up the emails. FuturisticHub 2. You can deny it all you want. I'm being serious. It's not like I knew this guy or I was friends with him. Yeah. I'm being serious. You will never get what you want, dude. Stop using drama to better your shitty self. Get a fucking job or at least be a better person who would deserve to be paid from home because you are fucking handling shit. You deserve nothing. And it's not my reading. That's what he wrote. So again, stop baiting Keemstar. This is a guy that when I got the job from Baited, told me what a piece of shit I was for working with Keemstar. Stop baiting Keemstar and grow a fucking backbone. I would hate to be your kid knowing that my father is a loser that begs for attention / cash online. Get the fuck out of here before you piss off the wrong people. You got DDoSed once. You want more? I think I can. Oh, no. I wasn't saying that. I was saying the people that did DDoS you. It's a fucking threat.
Yeah.
That was on like a January 6th or some shit like that. So I could completely believe it. I've talked to bigger YouTubers. Some people, I've been told by huge YouTubers that they're afraid to make a video on this guy because he's that crazy.
Jeez.
That fucking crazy.
I don't care how crazy you are. Shut your bitch ass up. How about that?
This guy's a bit, he's just a little fucking, he's a squirmy, skinny white boy.
Squirmy,
short. You know, here's another thing, FuturisticHub. How come you're like 10 years younger than me and you look 10 years older than me? How is that possible? Does making Minecraft arcs suck the life out of you? Maybe being crazy sucks the life out of you. Futuristic punk. Yeah. And he just sent me this list of shit, like yelling at me, telling me what I should do, and this is the same fucking guy, the first big YouTuber that contacted me via Twitter besides Colossal's Crazy, who only had 70,000. And this guy is telling me what a piece of shit, and I was sucking his dick. And then when I fucking told him to go jump in a fucking lake, and me and Clown walked, I was a piece of shit, and I was begging for money and all this other shit. Futuristic cuck. Charlie fucking M? Charlie fucking M?
Fucking M.
Futuristic punk. So I believe, I don't know if he friggin' did this or not. But I mean, all you got to do is, well, you can't go to his Twitter feed anymore because he said a bunch of racist fucking shit, and Twitter took his, well, he allegedly said some racist shit, and Twitter took his feed away from him. Jeez. No, I'm not debating with this. Why? You know what? CJ, it's the only reason I'm releasing this now. I've known the guy was crazy. He periodically sent me stuff, and I kept it to myself because there's no point, because he's a madman. FuturisticHub made a Minecraft porn. Yeah, good for him. It's the only reason I'm bringing this up now is because I'm kind of supporting Poseidon, or at least the fans that think they did this on purpose. I honestly, this shit right here looked like fucking double talk. To me. Looked like a bunch of fucking double talk. Dope. Stop harassing the channel. Yeah, who do you tell people to stop harassing the channel? Just delete the fucking comments if you want. People have the right to say what they want on your channel. If they think you're a piece of garbage, so be it. Deal with it. I do every day, and I don't cry. Like the beta male you are.
Jeez, I gotta be honest, Tommy. I didn't know he wrote you that. I mean, that makes me change my mind a little bit. Maybe it's not out the, like maybe he could have did that shit.
I think it's reasonable. He's fucking batshit crazy.
It's kind of reasonable. Maybe.
Batshit crazy. WildSpartanz, and you can check his video. It's in the description box below. Made a video on Keemstar. A little bit of a surprise. None of the information on Spartan's video was very much new. I would just, the benefit of the doubt, I would say there was a lot of new opinions, or a new take, new criticism. But the incidents that Keem had are pretty much old news. It's almost like this video came out a year ago. And that is probably the strongest criticism, because if you actually watch the video, it's 30 minutes. It's pretty in-depth. And I was actually really impressed with it, because I'm not a huge fan of WildSpartanz. I've always found his videos weak at best. I thought it was his best video by far as putting it together and making a coherent message. His video on Cabos was both cowardly. Oh,
that's why I heard of that.
Yes. Cabos kicked his ass. But you know what? That has nothing to do with this. So, Keem had a heart attack. He had an absolute heart. He blocked him, and then he unblocked him, and then he said, oh, what a piece of shit he was. And of course, he used the causative defense. You're only doing this for views. Not once anywhere did I see anybody say that anything in that video wasn't true. There was only the you're doing it for views argument from Keem, from Cabos, admittingly, although we had a chat offline. That's all they had. Now, if you think that he's doing it for views, if you think that the timing is off, if you think the video was unnecessary, you're certainly entitled to your fucking opinion. But that ain't got shit to do with what's in that video, because what's in that video, as far as I can see, is unfucking deniable. And what did Keem do? Freak the fuck out. He didn't ignore it. He just deliberately tried to send a lot of hate his way, which is an intimidation tactic. This anything for views. You're doing it for views. Your channel's dying. It's an intimidation tactic. Nobody has had a criticism of the content of WildSpartanz video. Just intimidation. Just high school peer pressure bullshit. You want to know why Keemstar still calls here? You want to know why he keeps fucking, sending me, I don't know, like once a week, sending me a Twitter video? Because he's so used to people folding when he uses high school. But I don't give a fuck. I don't got to go to high school the next year and say, Keemstar roasted you. I don't care. That's true. That's why he can't get rid of me. And WildSpartanz, stay strong. Don't you dare fucking remove that video. I don't know that you said it. Just keep it up there. I mean, you kept the Cavos video. You should keep your I've done it. You keep your fuck ups online too. And don't let anybody tell you, well, the timing, it's unnecessary. They're entitled to their opinion. But here's the dirty, dirty, dirty fucking truth. Your video was right on. It was well done. It was really well done. Oh, Tommy, you're just saying that because you hate Keemstar. Well, check my first tweet when I did promote it. I actually had some criticism. He got the baited situation. I think he read the baited situation wrong, but his situation, he believes that Keem broke up baited out of greed. It's not. And that's his opinion, so he's entitled to his fucking opinion. It was over control, power, influence. Keem didn't make that money. Baited didn't make that much money. Keem bobbled the fucking sponsors. He fucked it up. Mr. Great Businessman couldn't fucking handle the sponsors. And you know what? When I left, there was only about 10K in there. I don't know what he's done since or what he's done. Yeah, it's only about he didn't make that much money. It's the truth. I only walked away about almost 3K. Didn't make that much money. It was 10 or 12K when I left. And I had access to the channel, so I know that. It just wasn't that much money. He lied and said, that Colossal's crazy. He tried to hold up the whole fucking parade because of his ego, and that if we all didn't get 33%, that's a lie. It's a debunked lie. But it wasn't about money. But I mean, that's his opinion. So if I've been pretty critical of Spartans in the past. And I actually pointed out a criticism, but I don't think the only thing people can come up with is you're doing it for views, which essentially means shut up, don't talk about my hero.
I can't stand that argument. I just never like that.
You know why you can't see any argument? Because it's not an argument. It's an accusation. It's an accusation. You're doing it for views. Like I make content. I'm going to criticize your content by calling your character into question. Calling your motives into question, which, by the way, I can't prove because nobody can get in your fucking head. Charlie M. Fucking Charlie M. What's going through your fucking head, Charlie M? Hey, Keemstar, we know you're watching. Charlie fucking M. You let me pop your fucking eye out for that fucking guy?
Charlie fucking M.
How's my Chicago accent? How's my white guy Chicago accent? Charlie fucking M. I fucking love that movie now. I think I'll watch it again tonight. I haven't watched it in only 20 years. It was like watching it for the first time.
You hadn't watched it in 20 years?
Yeah, almost 20 years, dude. I think I saw it in 96.
Get the fuck.
Yeah. Charlie fucking M. I gotta read the book. I read Wise Guy, the one Goodfellas on, but I never read that book. I gotta read that book.
Yeah, that's a good fucking name.
Yeah, what's his face only died like 2 years ago too. The character De Niro was based on.
Did he? Oh, Ace? Yeah, Ace.
Yeah, Ace. Ace only died. He got involved in online poker and everything. He really was a numbers genius.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was really a numbers genius.
Oh, yeah. That guy's a real dude. Ace.
Charlie
He's a real dude.
him.
He's a real dude. I think he did the move. I think he did the book with Nicholas Pileggi, if I'm not mistaken, just like Henry Hill did. So basically, it's shut up. I don't like your content because you're doing it for alternative means that I can't prove. I can only accuse you of. Isn't an argument. It's an intimidation tactic. And that's exactly what Keemstar tried to do. I don't care if you get more dislikes than like. That video is damn good and it should stay up. And you know what? It doesn't matter that you got the baited situation wrong. It was your read and your opinion, and you're fucking entitled to it. And you know what? It doesn't matter that this video didn't come out at... it's funny. When all the Keemstar videos were coming out, we were criticizing everybody's piling on. This guy does something semi-ballsy, and it's like, there's no need for this. It's unfucking necessary. Now, you're entitled to believe that, but that doesn't degrade the content. Show me a lie. Show me misinformation.
I mean, at the end of the day, Tommy, you got to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Point, period.
Don't back off.
If you felt like that, bro, keep your shit up there. Do what you did. You know?
Charlie fucking M.
Charlie.
Yeah, follow through. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And Keem knows that, and he's trying to get the guy to take the fucking video down, and I hope because he said, he wrote back, don't do this, fucking Brotherhood jerk-offs. Oh, Keem, could you please stop sending your 11-year-olds after me? I don't know. It seemed like he was serious. Maybe he was joking. Don't fucking beg him. Just get the dislikes. It's a pixelated picture of a thumbs down. That's all it is. It's all it is.
Yeah. People are going to hate regardless, guys. They might even like it. I'll be honest. I always tell Tommy this shit, bro. People, they're watching, bro. And a lot of them are going to hit like because the cool thing to do is dislike. Who cares? You know what I mean?
That's fine.
They dislike it, let them dislike it. This is what it is.
You know what? Leave it up because you don't stand for shit if you take it. I've seen YouTubers, they made stuff about Leafy and they say, I took it down because I don't want to be that guy. Nah, you're fucking buckling to peer pressure. You don't want to hear hiss in the chat. I don't give a fuck. Why should you? You're a critic. You call yourself a critic. You can't take criticism. So I don't give a shit if that gets 10,000, if it's 10-1 against. I think it was a good video. I think it took some balls. Because you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, just like CJ said. And I don't know that there's anything wrong with somebody wrote hiss in the fucking chat. I haven't seen that in a long fucking time. Now, I've had a few hiss streams. I've had a little hiss. But, you know, I don't know Wild Spartans. But do what you got to do. And the fact that your channel's dying, I don't know if it is or not, is irrelevant. The fact the accusations that you did it for some kind of under false pretense. Boy, a 30-minute video is that's a lot of time to put something into something for a false under a false premise. Mm-hmm. And none of these are actually criticisms; they're character attacks. That's all they are. Now everybody's hissing in the chat. Been a long time, you Leafy fans.
I remember when that first started, Tommy. I was hissed. I was like, "What the fuck is going on in Tommy's stream?"
Another Cavos news. He was running a stream. He's been really hitting it hard with his streaming. You heard about this?
No, I heard a little bit. Go explain it, Tommy. I heard a little bit.
All right, because he was telling me he's got a strike. He can't stream on YouTube for like 3 months.
Yeah.
I guess he screen capped. This is really a warning to streamers. He screen capped his stream, so I guess people could post shit. Maybe I'm assuming he screen capped Discord. So somebody put a dick pic, and that stream went down like that.
Oh, that's fucked up.
You cannot screen. You can screen cap your chat. You cannot screen chat your audience, and you certainly can't screen cap a chat where you can put pictures on. People are going to play that prank on you. He knows this now. We talked about it. I think it sucks that happened.
That does suck, though, man.
Yeah, it really
that
blows.
sucks.
I just go to Twitch for the meantime, I guess. And no, he was telling me about it, and I was like, fuck, dude, that sucks. I mean, I love streaming, but you cannot trust the audience. There's always going to be, maybe there's some fucking idiot, TommyC fan that has some fucking issue with you, Copos. That guy did something bad to TommyC. I'm going to put a dick in his...
I'm going to put a dick on his string.
And if I do find out, I swear to God, if I find out somebody did that to him and he's one of my guys, well, I probably should have kept my mouth shut. I'll fucking throw you out of my Discord.
I like Cavos.
I like Cavos too. So. Yeah, what he did to me was fucked up, but he was pretty apologetic, and I think he knows I'm sincere. When the shit happened with VWQ, I think I did the right thing, and I took his side. Not that I was going against VWQ, which by the way, I'm going to try to get him on this week. But I just, I didn't.
Another black guy you're replacing me with.
What's that?
It's another black guy you're replacing me with, huh?
Yeah. Well, he's only half black.
By the way, I noticed last week you replaced me with some black guy and then a hippie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Strangle. He was a sight to behold, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You want to know something?
I could just vision me and him going to jail together for pot.
Yeah, right. It was a black guy. Yeah, and I could envision him saying it was yours. What, you think I'm dealing that shit? Look at that guy with the fucking glasses. Look at that guy. I'd have blamed it on it too. Blame it on the black kid. What was that fucking Marky Mark song? Blame it on the black man. What the heck? Blame it on the black man. What the heck? Charlie fucking M?
Charlie fucking
M? Pop your fucking eye out for Charlie fucking M? What the fuck is the matter with you? Frankie, you believe this? Charlie fucking M. I don't know. God damn.
Charlie fucking M.
Yeah, motherfucker. I think it's my favorite scene. You know what my favorite scene in movie history is, though?
What?
Boogie Nights. When fucking Mark, that's one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. I love that scene when him and that guy from, I don't know, the Step Brothers movie, are in the studio making horrible, horrible music, right? And they got some, I guess they got it, so they run back to the studio and they say, yeah, give us the tapes. because we're going to take them to the record company. And they're like, oh, pay us and we'll release the fucking recordings. It's like, oh, no. You don't understand. We have to release the magic. So if you go with the tapes, that means I get the record deal and I can come back to pay you because we have to release the magic. We're going to release the magic to the world. And then the studio fucking owner just says, that sounds like a YP, not an MP. I love that. I love that movie. I love when the black guys at Dunkin' Donuts and everybody shoots each other.
Oh man,
I'm an actor. I love when he goes to the bank and he doesn't get a loan because he's a porn star and a black guy. And he goes, I'm an actor. I'm an actor.
Oh shit.
I love that movie.
That's a good movie.
Charlie fucking M.
Charlie, that's a great.
You know, I gotta give this. I gotta give this to you, Tony Dogs. You're one fucking tough Irishman, but Charlie fucking M.
Oh shit!
He popped his eye right out of his fucking head. That's supposedly really happened. Huh? That's supposedly really happened.
What, did it?
Yeah, that wasn't a movie scene.
Damn.
There's one thing about the Irish. They're so fucking stubborn. They come off as tough.
Man, fuck that. If my eyes were popping out, Tommy.
But you see what he... Hey, Frankie, I bet you would have fucking... Frankie, the guy put this guy in the fucking... Put his head in the fucking vice. Bet you would have cracked by now. Bet you would have ratted by now. Yeah, you're right, boss. Probably would have.
You probably...
One fucking tough Irishman. Well, they had that fucking Irish gangster, Green, in Cleveland. They literally blew him up like 10 times. And then they had to bring some gangster out from California to kind of figure out how to kill him.
Kill him, yeah.
Danny Green.
Danny Green, yep.
He's a maniac, too.
Crazy.
Danny fucking Green.
Oh, man.
You fucking guineas come over here. We'll fucking kill you over here. You guys, you Midwesterners. Charlie fucking M. Yeah, I knew him.
Charlie fucking M.
Charlie fucking M. God damn, Charlie fucking M. All right, I'll take calls now. 718-395-7607. Let's just saw that shit in the chat. I don't have to take calls all the time, do I? Take a phone call first. 718.
You want to get their voices heard, Tommy.
Yeah, I know, but I've been pretty good about that lately. I had a jam-packed show. Full of Charlie fucking M.
And scares.
You put a dick pic in my fucking screen cap chat? What the fuck is the matter with you? It's fucking ridiculous. Charlie fucking M. 515, you're on the air. Or 151. Jesus Christ. Time to go to bed. Hello? Hello? Like, Jesus Christ, I got your fucking head in a vice. Whatever. Dope. It's Josh. You're on the air.
Hi.
Hello. What's up?
It's Oliver Twist here.
Yeah, I know it's Oliver Twist. Get to the point. Do you want some more?
I remember that like it was yesterday.
I remember it like it's right now. Get to the point, kid. They've got an echo, for fuck's sake. Go ahead.
Basically, I am very sorry for Kavos because, like, I know how it feels when, like, someone... Oh, God. I'm just looking at the chat now. I'm mental. But, anyways.
What's the matter with you?
Hey, caller, can you say free my nigga Cabos?
Free Kavos!
No, you forgot the N-word. No, you know what? We'll get in trouble for that. Don't say
free
that.
My bleep.
See, he's too full of white guilt to go for that, dude. Like fucking 7 years old. My people oppress the Zulus. Your fucking connection is horrible, kid. I gotta let you go. But thanks for the call.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Josh. Good kid. Charlie fucking M.
Charlie fucking
M. Red Bull Spivey 1. You're on here.
I was wondering.
What?
What is the recommended
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, Tommy, take calls. Why aren't you taking any fucking calls?
That's why.
Take a call. Probably fucking am. Let's take Let's see. Well, Strangle's calling, but I mean, he's practically becoming a member of the show. That doesn't seem like.
I want to talk to the hippie. Go ahead, Tommy. I
got to do the phone because the phone just rang. Hold on. 5194. You're on the air.
Hey.
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 Long time listener, first time caller.
Hey, welcome aboard. What you got?
Yo.
Well, hey, listen, Tommy. You know, I'm about your age,
okay.
and I've worked in like male-dominated areas, from mining camps to high tech throughout my career. I've chosen that. I think it's kind of easier to do. But you know, like, I'm not an SJW, an SJW or anything like that. I think that it's. I just want to bring up, like, I know they're young listeners and stuff, but there's a bit of a tightrope, like women that choose to work in this environment have to walk, and I walk it naturally. It's cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm not denying that it's a little different for women, and there's some advantages or disadvantages women have in an environment. I didn't say anything of the sort.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm certainly not saying that. I think that you actually give a fair view. I mean, if you didn't, I wouldn't be listening to you. Yeah. But just like, you know, like women can, like, we have to be kind of like one of the boys to a certain extent.
True. No, that's some truth in that.
We can't really make a dirty joke, you know, because that kind of dulls our image.
That you're a dirty girl. You filthy girl. Did you hear what Sharon said? Sharon Cox. Get it? Yeah, I know what you mean.
The other point that's kind of interesting, though, is that, like, if you're kind of good at what you do, like you're talked about too. So, like, it's like this really weird tightrope, and I'm not complaining about it. I choose to work in this type of environment. I like the environment, but I'll tell you one thing: as a female, even if, and I'm not a looker, sweetie, I'm okay looking, but you know, not bombshell or anything. But I found that if you, like, working at a mining camp, like I worked in the great frickin' white north, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm talking, you couldn't get there by car, right?
Well, then you're what we call an Iraq queen for a year.
I guess. Well, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah, right.
But I would say that the interesting thing was, though, that God forbid you had a box to carry. You just had to say, my gosh, I need someone to carry the box.
Oh, tell me about it. That's another army. People. Sure. Well, here's the thing. I don't think you're oppressed. That's just my opinion. How about this? It's something I talked about with some black guy last Monday. There's upsides of being a dude. There's downsides of being a dude. There's upsides for being a woman. There's downsides. You just mentioned an upside, and you mentioned a downside. And by the way, I'm well aware of some downsides. And I saw, I think, every girl that ever got promoted to sergeant was sucking some sergeant's cock. I mean, every single time. She never earned it. She didn't work on the stuff and turn her paperwork in and do well in all her tests, and it wasn't on time all the time. And no, it was sex. She was blowing somebody, which, by the way, does happen, but that's it. So I do get that there is some sort of thing, but it's not oppression. It doesn't approach. It's not a microaggression. There is some shit I can't get away with as a guy, and there is some shit you can't get away with as a girl. Is it right? Probably not. But it just is, and I don't even know if attacking it is a good idea. Certainly, making a big issue about being fucking interrupted is not on the top of the women, or shouldn't be. If that's, here's the thing: if these feminists, if all they have is to be getting interrupted, and that is the biggest thing on their fucking list, you know what? You got it pretty good, bitch. That's the way I feel. But go ahead.
You know, no, Tommy, sweetie pie. I'm not saying that.
Oh no, I'm speaking in general. I think we agree. By the way, I wasn't talking to you like that.
I think we actually do agree. I think that if at that as a male or a female, and whatever you choose to work with, like freaking adapt. I think people have stopped adapting.
Yeah, I do.
Like just saying, like, you know, you're going to get interrupted. Hell, females will interrupt you, males will everybody interrupts it.
I don't know. My wife's with her friends. All those bitches are flapping their gums 100 miles an hour. Everybody's getting fucking interrupted as far as I can see. But what the hell? You know what I usually do when I see him? I leave and I retire to this place where I play Rocket League. You know, like a good husband.
I usually just go have a smoke.
That's a good move too. You're a smoking. See, you were the girl. Like when I was working for a corporation, I usually talk to the corporate chick because I talk to the corporate chicks that smoked. You know, that was my thing.
Well, I'll
I was like,
tell you,
yeah,
that was the best. That was the best part of smoking was that all higher ups always smoke, so you get to talk to everybody.
Oh yeah, that was always my move. Who said smoking was bad for you? You get to talk to important people and network.
Anyways, it's a pleasure talking to you.
It's a pleasure talking to you, and we don't disagree. And I would much rather point. I don't care how successful you've been in life. But I'd much rather point my daughter in your direction than Susan Wojcicki, or whatever her name is.
I just want to say I am actually successful, so it's fine. But
yeah, I would point her to you. Well, you know what? I like somebody like you. You work hard and you take the good from the bad, and that's the message you're just making. And what she's doing is just bitching. Yeah. That's all she's doing is bitching. Can you believe it? I get interrupted.
And by that way, that language 17-year-old effectiveness tends to be quite a high-tech thing. Like, it seems like everybody, even guys, talk like that.
Oh, God.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I'll be perfectly honest with you. You make it insulted like this. I promised when I got in the Army, if I started my own business, I would make it so I didn't have to hire women because I want to act like a fucking jackass. And I can't act like a jackass in that environment because it'd be screwed. First of all, it's not appropriate for that environment. Secondly, I don't want to be accused of sexual harassment. So I want to do my own thing and have my own boys club because it's more fun. Now, if I get so big, I'm definitely going to I'm going to abide by the law. But I got to be honest with you. One of the reasons I like the Army is because I didn't have to watch what I said. You know?
Well, no, agreed.
And I don't think as a woman, you should have to fucking be at work and listen to fuck, pussy, cunt. You shouldn't have to hear any of that shit. Nobody should. But I want to work in an environment where it's okay. I want to fucking be a garbage man.
Well, listen. When I come back from the turnaround up north, man, I had to watch my language because I spoke like a truck driver.
You're mine. Are you married?
I was.
You are? What happened?
I was.
What happened? Why don't you call love phones? We'll talk to you.
No. I don't need to. As I said, I'm about your age. I don't need love phones.
You know love phones? Yeah. You know what I am? I'll tell you what I am. Not only am I the drunk uncle of YouTube, I am a hunk for 30-something women, especially the ones that stay home. I see it all the time. God damn, I would love a man like you. 40 years old with a beanie and a hockey jersey behind him. That's the kind of guy I want until you take me home.
Well, thanks for taking my call, Tom.
Thanks, sir. And I promise that if we ever meet, I won't make you make me a sandwich. Take care.
Bye.
All right, Real Talk, what you got? What you want to promote?
Yo, first I just want to say, Tommy, I'm a little offended by all the microaggression that was in the conversation.
Yeah, right.
Look, I got a new song actually. I'm re-releasing a song called My Reality. It's not new, but I'm re-releasing it today or tomorrow on YouTube. So you guys check that out. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever did, and a lot of people haven't heard it, but it's really good. It's called My Reality. So be checking out that. And you guys still get the War Games, download it on Bandcamp.
Hit below.
Twitter.
Below, yeah, and also you can click on it below. WildSpartanz videos below. Oh, there's one thing we didn't do, and we got to do it. We were in the news. Before all you guys go, we were in the news, or I was in the news, I should say, because I'm a big YouTuber. Yeah. All right, you ready for this? I almost forgot.
Yeah, I gotta hear this.
I almost forgot. Here we go. The news. There's a new news guy in town. Here he is.
Hello and welcome to Around the Tube News. My name is John Scream. A recent investigation into the hierarchy of the Sinaloa cartel has revealed a surprising head honcho. Daniel Keem from the YouTube news channel Drama Alert has assumed leadership of the cartel following the arrest and extradition of the former drug kingpin, Joaquin Guzman, otherwise known as El Chapo.
El Chapo.
Keem was one of Guzman's closest associates during his reign. We asked Keem if he plans on retiring from Drama Alert, and he told us, "I hate saying I quit because we all know I'm not quitting, but I lost my passion. I'm looking at my newsfeed and I see that TommyC is cheating on his wife with Scarce. Stay tuned for more on this. I should be excited. I should be investigating. But I don't give a fuck. And right now, the cartel needs me. Chapo was a close friend of mine, and I have to do what's best for him. Friendship is everything."
It sure is.
Keem said that Joel from the channel Surveillance Camera Artist will be filling in during his absence. We wish Keem all the best in his travels to northwestern Mexico. But now onto a more sensitive topic regarding Leafy is here. His fans hosted a candlelight vigil yesterday to honor and remember the former YouTuber. Leafy was killed by an iDubbbz TV content cop on September 12th. Some fans still haven't gotten over the tragic ending to a once promising career.
For anything
Affliction crime.
But now, we have to tell you more about that affair going on between Scarce and TommyC. TommyC is a YouTube streamer with 35,000 subscribers and is known for his roles on the Baited and Catch 33 podcasts. But now, rumors have been twirling around the community that he's been cheating on his wife with John Scarce. The gossip began when Scarce tweeted, "Congrats, gay boys," to Tommy and the rest of the hosts of Catch 33. But notice whose name is listed first. Now, we wouldn't report something that's only a rumor, but today, an anonymous source gave us a recorded phone conversation between Scarce and TommyC. Take a look.
Hey, Scarce baby. Are you in the woods right now?
Jesus, stop talking about the stupid meme. I get it. Ha ha, it's a funny joke. Now let's just move past it.
This isn't a joke, John. I want to meet you in the woods so we can stick fight. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Scarce?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not gay.
Oh, I know you like it when I talk like this. Just open up for me like you did the other night.
Okay, let's stick fight. Tomorrow. Same place, same time.
We will be sure to bring you updates as that story continues to develop.
Guy with no shirt on.
That's all the stories we have for today. Thank you for watching Around the Tube News.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I want you to go check out John's stuff. It's in the description box below. I know I put this in. God, I had to put this in.
I mean, you didn't tell me.
No, I forgot about it. It's satire. It's satire. It's satire. And, hey, by the way, can I get some likes in here? I think I was pretty good today. I think I deserve a like if you hung around. Give me a like. Thanks for the donations. Here it comes. Give this to 5 to Real Talk because it's been oppressed on the stream for far too long. Too fast.
That's true.
You know, he's going to continue to be oppressed. I'm keeping that $5. How's that grab you? Go in my description box below. It's called Around the Tube News. It's satirical news on YouTubers. It's excellent. He's only got like under 50 subs, man. This guy is just starting off and he's doing amazing work. This is him right out the gate. So I really hope you would support this guy. I am not getting a dime from this guy. I just support it because it's fucking funny and we need guys like this in our community. I hope this. If I had a criticism for you, John, you need to have your thumbnail was kind of goofy. And it just had kind of that warped picture of Keem and El Chapo. You need to make it look, because it's satirical, you need to make it look straight. You needed a thumbnail of Keem and then your logo in there or something like that. That's straight. You want, because the joke is it's a real news show. All right. So make the or still we're parody drama alert or something, or parody Scarce or parody cuss or something like that. That's what you need, straight up. So make it look like a real thing, and that actually makes it kind of funnier. That's my only criticism. The video was amazing. You're an incredibly funny, talented guy, and keep it up. And I you know what? I hope if you want to come up with something good, I'll use my connections. Maybe we'll get Clown in there or something like that, because I think Clown would want to be a part of something like that because it's so damn funny. Somebody's writing France is cucked. Yeah, they really are. Well. So, yeah, below, subscribe to it. I ain't doing this for no other reason than the guy's funny, and I like to support creators that are great. And I like to support creators that, bring me up, make me feel good about myself, like I'm a big YouTuber or something. That's really what it comes down to. All right, Real Talk. So make sure you sub Jeff. Oh, he's right in here. He's actually in there right now, Around the Tube News. Hit him up. Yep. There's no conspiracy here. I'm just doing this out of the kindness of my heart, and really just because he's talented. Same thing Pyro did for Clown. Yeah, exact same thing.
That video was dope, bro.
It was dope. It was funny, and I probably should watch the other ones, huh? Yeah, get him some subs. Get that boy some subs. All right. Thank you very much for being a part of Shopping Point.
Reality. Check that out.
My Reality. Real Talk the Metaphor Messiah. There may be no show tomorrow. Looking at the Catch 33 live broadcast. Make sure you sub to Catch 33. Thank you so much from Real Talk and me. Good night.
This is the almighty infinite. Independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities. Okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines. Okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar. Got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones.
Charlie fucking M.
Danger zones, bullets, waffle cars, affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read the niggas to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
Charlie fucking M. You did that for Charlie fucking M? Charlie Fraggy. Charlie fucking M. You'd be like, I don't know. Yeah, Charlie fucking M.
Boss.
Yeah, I don't know.